It seems he lives in yesterday, If you play the way, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a first impressions on a beauty product that's kind of a little bit different than what I usually talk about. We're going to be talking about Self Tanner, and specifically the Selfie Tan'n Go 1 Hour Express Bronzing Mousse. This is medium dark tan, is the one that I have. I'm going to be doing a whole first impressions, and I really wanted to do this today, because it's spring break this week. For a lot of you guys, it may be the next week, or maybe it just passed, and you want to look good going back into school. You want to look tan, or you want to look good wherever you are, and it's okay to start self-tanning. I feel like once it hits spring break, self-tanning is okay. Like, winter is basically over. It's okay to start looking tan and bronze, start taking out your tank tops, stuff like that. So that's why I really wanted to make sure to do this today. So I'm going to be doing a whole first impressions on this product, and I'm not really light. I dug into my shirts and finally found a tank top shirt to show you my shoulders, because my shoulders never see the sun. This is the lightest that I am, and I'm medium to medium tan skin, and even if you already have medium tan skin, you can still use a product like this to make you look tanner, to give you that bronziness. So yeah, we're gonna go through the whole first impressions. So I'm gonna try this product on for the first time. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Also show you what it looks like when I first put it on. Then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my full review after like a week, or however long this is gonna last me, whether it's a week or whatever, and give you my full review thoughts at the very end, so you guys can pretty much know what I think about it, would I repurchase it, all that kind of stuff. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. This is gonna be really fun. But yeah, first off, before I try this on, I'm gonna tell you kind of the claim. So this is the Selfie Tan'n Go 1 Hour Express Bronzing Cream. You can get this off of Amazon, and this one's a medium dark tan. This particular one can give you 3 different shades depending on how long you leave it on. So basically you can have a medium light if you rinse it off after 1 hour, a medium if you rinse it off after 2 to 4 hours, or a medium dark if you rinse it off after 5 hours. This is a cruelty-free, paraben-free product, so if that's kind of a big deal for you, you're in the clear for this, because it's cruelty free and it's paraben free. So I don't know if I mentioned, but this one's a medium dark tan. They do have an even darker one. It's called dark tan, for those of you guys that are wondering, and they have a lighter one too, I believe. So so I'm thinking I'm going to wait and rinse after 5 hours to show you guys how dark you can get. So this says it's the medium dark bronzing mousse provides a flawless, fast acting, fabulous bronze color that's perfect for all occasions. This unique streak-free formula provides gorgeous instant color that is easy to use, dries quickly, and darkens evenly. Best of all, you control the level of color you want to achieve. The longer you leave it on, the darker you get. Exclusive fresh and clean fragrance technology awakens your senses, leaving your skin deliciously fragrant, and virtually eliminates the telltale self-tan aroma. So yeah, also in this box it includes an application mitt. If you are wondering, it's good to use that so you don't have those tan hands. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and try this baby on. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Give me a thumbs up if you like first impressions, and let's get to it.
I've seen you, I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play the way, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before.
just finished putting the self tanner on all over my skin. As you can tell from my face, I do feel like it's darkening super quick, which is really good. It's good when you can see like a tint so you know where kind of to put it. The only thing about it I do have to say is you do have to work quickly. So when you first initially put it on, like just right away start like applying it in circular motions or will streak. But the good thing about it is that even when it's streaked and it kind of started to dry, I went back over it and would just go over it over and over it, and it would smooth that area out really, really nicely. This also dries surprisingly really quickly. So I felt like I could take this off, do underneath, and then I could put it on pretty quickly because it dried pretty quickly. So it's all like dry on my skin, and it's really, really easy to use. I absolutely love the Mitt, and I'm so glad that it came with it. Also, this does smell absolutely amazing. Like, it smells like a just really delicious Garnier shampoo or conditioner bottle. Like, that's what it smells like. It smells like conditioner. It smells really good. Fruity with some flower. Like, that's what it reminded me, like the Garnier, their or the Herbal Essence shampoo and conditioners, kind of like that smell. That's what this smells like. So it smells really good. It smells amazing so far. And I literally just put the stuff on, and you can definitely tell a difference. So I'm gonna be checking back with you guys and showing you how dark it looks after 1 hour. It says after an hour you can rinse it off to get like the medium light color, or you can wait 2 to 4 hours. So I'll check in at like 1 hour, 3 hours, and then finally at 5 hours right before I rinse it off. Then I'll again check with you guys again when I rinse it off. Then I'll give you my full reviews after I've used it for a while. So I'm really excited, you guys. It's going so good. And I only used like maybe this much of the bottle to put it on my arms, front area, back, and legs. So I definitely think this is gonna work for me for a couple of uses. So I'm super excited. So yeah, I think that's all my first impression little thoughts on this so far. Okay, so I'm back. It's been an hour. So I wanted to show you guys, you can totally rinse it off after an hour, and it gives you like a super, super light, soft tan. If you just want a tiny bit of color, this is kind of how it ended up looking. So, okay guys, so it's been 3 hours. I know I look different. I just styled my hair so that it could be styled. I just styled my hair, but I can tell that it got a little bit darker. It's kind of hard to tell when you don't see the other pictures next to each other. So I'll try to put the other pictures next to each other so you can kind of see how dark it gets. So this is supposed to be the medium stage. There's 3 stages: light, medium, and then medium tan or medium dark. So this is the light medium stage. If you go for 5 hours, it's medium dark. So I'm gonna go for the rest. I think it's 2 more hours, and then I'll check back in with you guys right before I wash it so you can see kind of what it looks like, as well as after I rinse it off. Okay, so it's been 5 hours, and this is as dark as supposedly it's gonna get. I feel like my arms look a lot darker. I can definitely tell now the difference from when I first started to the very end. I do feel like it gets dark. I mean, this is how tan I would get being on the beach for the afternoon. You know what I mean? It doesn't get super, super dark, but it's golden and dark enough that I like. I like this shade of tan. So I'm gonna go wash it off. I'll be back to show you what it looks like one last time, and then we're gonna skip on to the review. So, okay, so this is how it looks like after I completely rinsed it off. I did see the brown like kind of coming off, and it definitely doesn't look as dark as it looked obviously when it was still on. I like the color though. I think it's a nice golden color, and it looks good as if I was out in the sun for a day. And yeah, so far so good. It does say just rinse off with just plain water, and it says reapply if you want it to go even darker. I'm not gonna reapply, I'm just gonna leave it. I like the color, I think it looks nice. So yeah, I'll give you guys my full review thoughts after a couple of days. But yeah, I am back now to give you guys my full thoughts and reviews. If you stay tuned with me to the whole end of the video, I know I'm back wearing the same exact clothes because again, I wanted to show you how the tan ended up looking after it's been a week now. And then I'm ready now to give you my full thoughts and opinions. So first off, how much this retails for. This retails for $18. I'll put the link off down below. I do want to mention a couple of things. First, before I continue to tell you like how it wore, what I thought, I want to tell you kind of the fragrance that's in here, just in case for those of you that want to know about the fragrance, that maybe are sensitive to fragrances, whatever the case may be, you can kind of know what's in here. So I'm gonna read it off. Excuse me for not looking at the camera. It's brisk herbal fresh scent with a top note of pear, green apple, and bergamot. The heart blends a field of wild herbs with geranium, violet, white, hawthorn, and lily, leading to the base of vanilla, cedar, and fresh air. So that's what the fragrance is if you are so curious to what this actually smells like. It smells really good. So there's some pros, there's some cons. Pro number one, it smells really, really good. I mean, it smells amazing. Pro number two is that it really is super, super easy to do. It comes with a mitt. It's pretty foolproof. I mean, even like the spots that I had that may have looked a little blotchy or streaky, as long as I blended it in really well, whenever I rinsed it off, it just left me with a beautiful, even looking tan all over the skin. So I really think this is really easy and awesome for those of you that maybe are doing it for the first time and whatnot. Pro number two, that it lasted me 7 days. I mean, it's been 7 days and I can still notice that I have a little bit of a tan left. If you've never done self-tanner, just like in a regular tan, it will gradually start to fade. Usually lasts between 5 to 7 days, sometimes up to 10 days if you're really, really strict and really careful with your sun tanner, like with showering and stuff like that. So I go to the gym and I obviously shower every day. So there's a lot of moisture on my skin, which makes it fade quicker. Also, pro number three, I love that it can get darker, darker, darker. When I first did this, when you saw in the first impressions, I did a super light layer. You guys saw how much I was putting, like, I was putting a quarter size for every like section. That's really little amount of product. So I just wanted something that looked really natural, but not too crazy where it was like crazy dark. You know what I mean? Pro number four is the fact that, to continue on with that pro, depending on how long you keep it on, that's how dark you get. So I really like that you can get 3 shades darker, 2 to 3 shades darker, just leaving it on 5 hours. Pro number four is that when this dries, it does not transfer onto clothing. When it dries and you can go around your day. I put regular clothes on. I'm not just walking around naked or whatever. I put regular clothes on. I can go throughout my day. I just have to be careful not to get water on my arms, you know, from washing dishes, anything like that. So I really, really like that. I really like that I don't have to worry about transferring it onto clothing or messing any clothing up. The con that I found with this particular product is the fact that you have to leave it on for 5 hours to get to your darkest. So you can leave it on for 1 hour, 2 to 3 hours, or 4 to 5 hours to get the darkest in one tanning that you can. That's a long time. Some sun tanner is just 2 to 3 hours. This one, it's up to 5 hours to get the darkest that you can. But with that said, I don't think that the darkest that you can get with this, with one doing of the skin, the way that I did it. Because like I said, I used a quarter size. If you're pretty generous, I think that you can get darker. I felt like my application was really light. If you do even a normal application, I think that you will get significantly darker, which is really nice because then you won't have to go in for a second layer if you want to get really, really dark. But of course, you can always go in for a second layer if you do a really light layer, and then just to see how it goes, then you can go in for a second layer and it's totally fine. I did not put this on my face. I don't know how it would act on my face, but I do know that Selfie has a face tanner, and it's in a like squeezy bottle that you can use specifically for your face, and it's made for your face. So you can definitely use this on the body, but then get that one specifically for your face to make sure that you don't have an allergic reaction. Make sure that you don't break out. I would definitely recommend getting that one. I'll try to find that one and link it off down below as well. I really like this all in all. I think it's worth it. I think it's a really good self tanner. I think it's really easy. It smells really good. You're not gonna smell weird, and I love the bronzy glow. I feel like it's a really beautiful neutral color, and it really did look like I look when I get tan, like naturally outside. It looked like that. It wasn't orange by any means. It looked golden and soft and almost like a neutral, where it looked like skin. It looked like skin, and it did a really good job. So I really like this. I definitely recommend you guys checking this out. I'll put the link off down below. Honestly, I really do like it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this first impressions slash review. If you did, give me a big old fat thumbs up. Also, comment down below and tell me what your favorite sun tanner is, because I'm really curious. Don't forget to hit my little face down there and subscribe before you leave, and hit the bell to notify you of all of my future videos. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.